we go. Playing a new game tonight, so no idea what to expect from this. It is all completely new to me, but I'm very excited to get into it. Hey Claire, how you doing? No worries. I mean, I'm sure we'll see who it is eventually. Okay, my voice is coming through, so we're good to go. Like I was saying, I don't know anything about this game. I put it on a what to play next poll a while ago, and I was informed that I should play Alan Wake first. And I think I ended up playing Sims before that, so this has been a long time coming. Let me just double check the counter works, because I have a new counter. Okay. What I need is new counter software. What? C'est la vie. Did someone message me on Discord just now before I get going? Nope. Okay. Let's get into the groove. I'm doing good. I mean, stuff's going on, but, you know, I should be working on a game I have to run on a stream. Make sure that's all prepped. I'm very much in the mood for it, so hopefully I can make use of that. Hey, Deuce. Yeah, I've been watching a lot of Gundam lately. I think I half mentioned it on the podcast that I was watching the original Gundam series. Not the entire actual TV series, but the like compilation movies they made of the episodes. Okay, I'll get into this when I get a chance. Let's let the game be the game for a bit before I start going on about my personal life. Okay, I did open this before to make sure it was working. So subtitles should still be on, and there was something else I did. Oh yeah, mute copyrighted music. I'm very glad they have this, because I did get some, well, not copyright claims or anything, just like content ID stuff on some Alan Wake videos. No, I don't have to worry about talking over the music. Indeed I am. Part of me has been a little nervous about that, just wondering if it's too silly. But it's a fun idea, so what that really means is it's been in my head too long, and I need to, like, get it out and interact with other people with it. The left icon is not visible. Okay, fine, if you say so. I'm sure I can adjust that later. When in doubt, look for green directions and consult the map.
Warning. This is gonna be weirder than usual.
Me about my Lancer one shot.
You called me. So here I am.
Is this the dark place?
I know I shut you out sometimes. I'm always glad to hear from you. It's just that I get my hopes up. So many times it's led to nothing. I found nothing.
I also heard that it might be worth it to... Oh.
We live in a room, and there's a poster on the wall. We stare at it and we think that's the whole world. The room and the poster.
Bureau of Control.
The picture's something nice. A landscape, a famous person. Like in that movie, what is it called? The prison movie. The room's a cell, and the picture, it's different for each of us. It can be beautiful or terrible, But we're all transfixed. But it's all a lie. Something to distract us from the truth. They're lying to us. We're lying to ourselves. The room's not the world. The world is much bigger and much stranger. There's a hole hidden behind that poster that leads to the real world.
Does feel a little like what Alan was talking
We
about.
all feel safe in that room.
Sorry, I'm just in my
But
mic.
sometimes something crawls out from behind the poster.
Like Mr. Scratch.
And the ones that see it happen freak out and try to forget what they saw. I'm here. Why did you bring me here?
Federal Bureau of Control.
Hello? Yeah, I see it. But what is it? I can feel it. It resonates. The things you show me, my friend, I forget. It's all in my head. There's no you, right?
Well, that's the end of the adventure. I also saw that it might be worth it to replay. Oh no, my camera. Hang on. Ooh, now I get to see if the game bugs out if I minimize it, like Mass Effect does. It might be worth it to... Oh, no, it's fine. Huh. Okay, I guess I just need to sit forward more. It might be worth it to play Max Payne 1 and 2 again before playing Alan Wake 2. Which part of me wants to, but part of me is also like, these are pretty old games. I don't know if they're going to hold up as well in game design and narrative as... Like, I don't know if they're going to be as good as I remember them. You know?
Where's everybody? I need someone to point me in the right direction.
This is a weird picture. But the other one that we saw with the janitor facing away was also a very weird picture, so I think some of these are just like memories or something. Security check. Remove outerwear. Keep focus. I'm just gonna go in. F. G? Certain objects are not allowed outside the Bureau. Recent incidents have necessitated an issued reminder, prohibited materials, weapons, pictures. Anything smart. Number 2, pencils. Any objects considered iconic representations of an archetypal concept? What is this place? Hello? Building lockdown. Multiple containment breaches detected. Multiple building shifts detected. HRA protocol activated. Oh, it's an automatic door. Okay. I was like, ghost door. Thanks, door. So about Gundam. Ooh. My reflex is to reach for E, by the way, as the action button, so I'm hoping that it is something important.
I saw it a long time ago. I keep seeing it in my dreams.
Is there a thermos in here? Expenditures, staffing, surveillance, blank, data center news business. Just... What's it all mean, I wonder? Our bureau at work. And this is Zachariah Trench. Oh. Hello? Hello? I know this isn't very similar, but I'm getting Dead Space vibes.
Federal Bureau of Control. All these years I've been looking for them, and they were hiding in plain sight.
But why have you been looking for them? Anyway, I didn't realize how dense Gundam was. Especially... given that I haven't made a Crunchyroll account. Shark in his blank, although secure... A shark? If you have to redact that much of it, why is it somewhere that anyone can see it? Sounds like a person. The R4 reports are due by the end of the week. We're still waiting on them from a number of people. If you need an extension, please request a form R4E from your supervisor. R4, if you think you're exemplary enough for it, then you need to get written permission for emergency. Mandatory assistance. Okay. The hell's an R4? Is there something else? Hello, weird voice.
Hello?
Oh.
Hey, excuse me.
Hello.
There you are. You are here about the job. Janitor's assistant. You need to go to the interview. Go that way to the elevator.
Thanks. Elevator that way. Got it.
Very good. I'm Ahti, the janitor, by the way. You'll work for me. You can say I sent you. If they don't hire you, niin Johan on helvet. There be work for the axe. Take them behind the sauna, jumalauta.
I've done enough night shift loner jobs to know it makes us come off weird. Ahti the janitor is a friendly face in my book.
Better than somebody with no face at all. Think about it. No face.
But that said, I know what you're thinking. If there's an axe murderer around, that's him.
He just responded to something she was thinking. What's going on around here? Things are getting weird in Riverdale. Whoop. Is that a loop? Is that a loop? How? Wait, what? Or am I just... Or this is just... these aren't here before.
The cell and the poster. I was 11 years old the first time I saw behind the poster. They told me I imagined it. I've been trying to pull it down ever since. Will you help?
Yeah, sure. You seem cool. Oh, there's probably supposed to be music playing over this, but I muted the copyrighted music. I thought it would replace it with something. This is just more unsettling. So Gundam. So, I didn't want to have to pay for a new streaming service, so I did, and okay, I can't focus on this and talk at the same time, but I did, this is so weird. It's probably weirder because I muted the music. If I could think of a song, I would have. All I had in my head was elevator music.
Did I lose you there for a moment? You know what's on my mind. My baby brother, Dylan. 17 years since the men of this bureau took him.
Oh, okay. It wasn't letting me turn the camera for a moment there. Missions? Drafting any public facing material while penning communications of death related to Willow AWE. Please adhere to the following guidelines. Words and phrases to use. I feel like this is all going to be confusing until it isn't. And then it's going to be confusing in a way where I know the words for things. Ooh. Doesn't sound like Trench was doing very well. But yeah, so what kind of ended up happening is I sort of stumbled across Witch from Mercury, the most recent Gundam series, on YouTube. And it seemed like an official upload of the English dub.
Shit. You want me to pick it up? The murder weapon? Really?
You want me to get my fingerprints on this? Well, if you say so.
And there goes the poster.
Objects of power can cause or be results of AWE's altered world events, intrusions upon the perceived reality. Now, the service weapon is, of course, a prime example of an OOP, a very powerful one. Ingrained in the Bureau's DNA, a key component in our prime candidate program. Come out of that Russian roulette a winner, and you're it.
Look at this place. Where am I?
What happened?
Objects of power can cause or be results of AWE's altered world events, intrusions upon the perceived reality. A side note, remember to cover their connection to the astral plane as well. Now, the service weapon is, of course, a prime example of an OOP, a very powerful one. Ingrained in the Bureau's DNA, a key component in our prime candidate program. Come out of that Russian roulette a winner, and you're it. Lose, and you're, well, fired. Thank you. I'm Dr. Darling, Head of Research, Federal Bureau of Control.
Is it weird that name sounds familiar? Probably nothing. Also, what's all this then? Okay, I don't think it counts as a death. I tell you what, though. She's more athletic than Alan Wake, I'll give her that. Alan couldn't have made that jump. V for melee? Ooh, we're gonna have to change that button for sure. Okay, hang on. Oh, wait, you already put stuff on my buttons? Oh, interesting. Okay, I guess V is melee. Do you have your shield and evade? I guess those are pretty important. They sound important. Also, what? Wait a minute, what the hell? What am I doing? Did I miss something?
The same gun. Okay, now I have a gun.
Oh ho ho. What? I cannot be this bad at using... Okay. Fine, I'll go for center mass. Obviously I need to. Regenerates ammo automatically. Nice. Yeah, she could just, like, air punch. And it, like, breaks the ground. Oh, the gun disappears when you do that? Weird. Oi. What are these little bits? Health elements restore health. Okay.
Something's coming. This threat. An attack. Duty as director. Keep the Bureau safe.
Did you hear that? It's the dead man. Right after the pyramid spoke to me, and it was just noise, and I understood every word. And this gun's alive. You know what? I'm happy. Happy to be here. Things have quieted down outside. Is it safe to go?
Oh. So no then.
You can't let this happen. 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 You stopped it. You... Oh, thank you. That was... horror.
Oh fuck.
Get the fuck away!
Fellas, you don't have to... Oh shit, glass! Why did I think that would help? Go! You know what? I don't know why I thought hiding behind glass would help. It makes sense that it didn't work. There's just some video game instinct in there that was like, oh, there's a wall. They'll have to go around the wall. I'm a genius.
Fuck away!
This object's form is variable. When bound... yeah, that's one. Blah, 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 blah. Allows para-utilitarians to blank. This object must only be bound by individuals seeking the role of, I guess, director? The object will determine whether you can wield it, because maybe from that test I went through. Oh, it is object of power, and then something KE. If rejected, the applicant is terminated. This process is dictated by blank, although the criteria is unknown. by the blank, though their criteria is unknown. So did the director fail then? The object was discovered inside the oldest house, in the room that is now used as the director's office. The popular hypothesis, blank. History. Oh, so their theory is that this has been a weapon that has had other forms, like Mjolnir and Excalibur and Varunastra, which I don't know what that is. But they're weapons that I assume are like bound to their wielder. If objects of power are the conversions of focuses based on this collective subconscious, this may be the original manifestation of that event. If this is the case, blank. So maybe it manifests itself as whatever seems like a powerful weapon of the time it exists in, because it's a weapon of the subconscious. Interesting. Restore my health elements. Sip, sip, soup. Oh yeah, that is pretty cool. Like, it's a literal, like, the photograph of the guys is like just a real photograph. I still can't get in. Mapu. Okay, if I go this way. So yeah.
The hotline. Secure line of communication.
What is this?
Guidance. Reach the hotline.
The hotline, says the dead man. Okay.
Wow, that is a really cool effect, but... I keep pressing R to reload, by the way. Ooh. What the hell? The board. Board says she's now the director. I wonder if the board has anything to do with, like, those entities that Mr. Scratch was working for. Maybe it's the same group. I didn't get anything from here. it's like a weapon mod. Okay, I see. And what's this? Plus 19%. Mold extraction efforts. That's the second time that's been brought up. So I think the mold was something maybe they were dismissing at first. Salary review, new supplier of coffee filters. Yeah. Rising cost of AWE response. AWE was alternate world events, right?
Objects of power
Altered world
can
events.
cause or be.
Okay. Altered world events. I gotta remember that because it's clearly very important. Oh, can I move while the map is cool? Mondays, am I right? Mondays. Dinner reservations at 7 at Chez Ombre. Wife will meet you there. Don't be late. Flowers are ready for you at lobby reception. Remember, she is turning 46. Okay. So yeah, all of the English subtitle, Japanese dub, obviously, for Witch from Mercury was on YouTube, and it looked like an official upload. Can I go in there? Okay, I guess the shelter didn't work. And then after I saw that, I was like, well, do I have anything Gundam related on a service that I have? And I found Iron-Blooded Orphans on Netflix, but it was leaving Netflix like at the end of October. So I had to like speed run all of it, and that is a very exhausting show to speed run. It is very tragic and not the kind of thing you want to watch a whole bunch of all at once. For Marshall's Eyes Only, we checked out the suspected Altered World event in Duluth. Wasn't anything, just like the house fire before this, and the malfunctioning clothes dryer before that. The team's getting pretty sick of duds. We need to find a better way to sort fake AWEs from the real thing. Or sort these civilizations off for a bit. Sherman Ranch. Doesn't sound familiar. I think Marshall was one of the directors, though. Anywho, I saw that, and then also Netflix had... Oh, okay. Ooh, health recovery? But I can only have one right now, so what does this do? Health recovery per item is 20%, or just 19% more health overall. I'd rather have more overall. Yeah, we'll stick with that. And, ooh, what if I close this? Well, now I feel safe. Anyway, Netflix also had, like, the original... Whoa!
Hissing sound that tried to invade me earlier. The hiss. Burrowing into everything in this place. Is the hiss your enemy? Alright, it's our enemy. That
Sure wish I
battle's
knew.
contagious. It burrows in like an infuriating melody that makes you hum it over and over.
Our handle on scheduled visitors. Very better control establishment support part of the government relations. You're proud to serve the United States and her people. Transparency and excellency seems infrastructure. It's not very clear about what they do though. If they don't leave asking these questions, are you here to see someone? Are you from New York or just visiting? How'd you find this place? If their answers are sufficiently harmless, if their answers seem blank. So in case someone suspicious walks in off the street. Urban legends are believed to be the effect of the creation of altered world materials, but can also take characteristics of an altered world event. Urban legends. Urban legends can be artificially created, maybe? Our Bureau-made anthology television program. Oh my god, is this Night Falls? Urban legends can be artificially created, maybe, or something in popular culture, or implanted in popular culture using Night Falls. Oh, because that's exactly what Mr. Scratch was saying. He was created from what everybody's, like, rumors and subconscious thoughts about Alan, well, not everybody, but all the rumors and subconscious thoughts about Alan Wake, about how he might be like a secret serial killer, like a really weird guy or something. That's where he came from. He wasn't directly written into existence like the stuff that Wake is capable of, or the things that the Dark Place was trying to do, or the Darkness was trying to do, rather. He was just like from a collective subconscious of a lot of people. Are they purposely manipulating that? Certain information contain clear elements of popularized folklore that only occur on blank. A pair of scissors that can consume human things. Interesting. Why would they do that? Well, proven. I guess it was some sort of experiment. Oh, no worries. Okay. So this document, it looks like it's talking about paranatural topics and urban legends, saying urban legends are believed to affect the creation of altered materials, but can also dictate the characteristics of an altered world event. Urban legends are understood as the modern evolution of Jung's archetypes. We recognize certain blank, informed by our own longer blank, and popularized by our media. When we have additionally proven that urban legends can even be artificially blank in popular culture using blank, and then in brackets it says, our Bureau-made anthology television program. Once the seeds are sown, human imagination exacerbates the details. Certain paranatural phenomena contain clear elements of popularized folklore, AWEs that only occur on blank, a pair of scissors that consume human blank through 2 puncture wounds on the blank. These details, living in the minds of so many, have been given strength through belief. Urban legends are not just stories for children, they are paranatural realities waiting to happen. And then it says to refer to another file for a full report. It sounds like they're experimenting with creating urban legends and therefore bringing them into reality. Is this the pyramid? Okay, well, I guess there's an easy way to get down there. Oh. Giving this guy a name, Ranger Second Class Pulaski. Oh, I do not like that my melee button is on my mouse, or on V. Ooh, shoot. Okay, he took those bullets like a champ. So yeah, I checked what other things I could watch Gundam on, and I saw Netflix also had, so the original Gundam series, the episodes were compiled into like 3, like 2+ hour long, like around 2 hour long, like movies. Oh no, do I have to get the collectibles again? Oh, okay, no, I don't think so.
The hissing sound that tried to invade me earlier. The hiss. Burrowing into everything in this place. Is the hiss your enemy? Alright, it's our enemy.
So yeah,
That was contagious. It burrows in like an infuriating melody that makes you hum it over and over.
I finished all 3 of those. I do kind of want to check out the actual series, but I feel pretty comfortable with what I've seen so far. Especially because there's so much else I can watch. Hell yeah.
Must cleanse control points. An enemy. Corrupt. Spreading.
Conceptual material? What does that mean? Did I find another weapon mod? Accuracy boost? No, I'd rather have that damage. And what is this? Health boost? Oh, no, that's just my... Okay. Energy? Do I run out of energy? I haven't so far.
Cleanse the control point. What does that mean? Help me fix it. Holy shit! You did it! We did it!
Hello? Can you hear me? Are you with us? With the Bureau? Are you still sane?
I can't tell you how happy I am to talk to somebody sane.
The feeling's mutual. Yeah, I'm Pope, Emily Pope, Dr. Darling's assistant.
My turn. Should I lie? Jesse Faden. I'm just visiting. I should have lied.
Oh, shit. You're the new director. Hold on. We're coming out.
How do you already know that?
Director Faden.
Call me Jessie.
Okay, Jesse. I'm Emily. Look, somehow this hostile force, this...
Hiss?
that works? Somehow the Hiss managed to infiltrate the building without any warning.
And just like that, my name for it is official. The Hiss. Like the sound of poison gas leaking in.
We're in full lockdown. It seems to have spread everywhere and to everyone not protected by an HRA. And, extraordinarily, you.
Yeah, can I have one of those?
You are the director, and that makes you special by definition. Trench is no longer the director, obviously. I'm sorry, I'm talking too much. This whole situation is just...
No, please keep talking.
Trench is dead. Shot.
Ah.
I found his body. And the gun. Do I tell her it looked like a suicide?
The service weapon.
Also, and this can sound crazy, but he keeps appearing to me, saying things. It's hard to make out, but he told me to cleanse the control point, push the Hiss out. The whole room shifted around.
You did that? And you entered the building when it was already in the lockdown before you became the new director? How?
I walked
I'm not ready
in.
to tell her about you yet. A janitor let me in.
I love it. This is fucking unbelievable. I can't even... Look,
Can't
Jesse,
even.
I have a million questions, and you probably have a million more.
Like, do you know my brother Dylan? Not yet.
But there's something I need to ask you to do first. If you can cleanse a control point, then you can maybe cure those infected or possessed by the Hiss.
Oh, is this
Because
like
if
when the
that's
darkness takes
possible,
over people?
Our options are very different.
Oh, I imagine they are.
Emily Pope. I don't know her, but I like her already. She's the opposite of the faceless agency I've blamed for what happened to me for so long. But I can't trust her yet. Or rather, the Bureau.
Those are very
she's a part
detailed
of.
eyelashes.
Yes. I can try. I'm speaking for you, of course. We can try it together. Okay. You with me? We did it before. Push the Hiss out.
What is this? What can I... Oh, by the way, is there a quick save option, or does it just have, like, checkpoint saves? Yeah, sorry, what is this? Oh, outfits. What? Okay. Interesting.
It didn't work. The Hiss has burrowed too deep.
Yeah, I can't, it almost feels like she's talking to the player when that happens. Okay, field research on Hiss entity. Okay, I guess this is what we... Oh, well, compiled by Emily Pope. Okay. By order of director Jesse Faden. Okay, I guess that's why it says that now. The Hiss manifests in human host in numerous ways. The most common and least intense form is seen in the many corrupted agents floating around the Bureau. The Hiss agents have maintained their human appearance, undergoing no obvious physical transformation. The most notable distinction from an unaffected human is the fact that they levitate. These Hiss agents have displayed no aggressive behavior, they only seem interested in vocalizing the strange incantation ad infinitum. Perhaps these vessels were only meant to propagate the Hiss corruption, like spores or Wi-Fi boosters. Or are they cocoons, preparing to enter the next stage of their evolution? When attacked, the Hiss agents disappear, perhaps entering a state of invisibility or undergoing a transformation into a purely resident form. Research is ongoing. Hey, how is this redacted if I'm the director?
Ripping it out rips them apart.
Jesse, over here. We need to make a plan, Jesse.
I can't cleanse them.
I saw. It was worth a shot. Thank you, Director. Jesse.
I'm gonna tell her why I'm here. I'll risk it.
Listen, the Bureau was involved in an incident in my hometown, Ordinary. 17
The
years
town's
ago.
name is Ordinary?
The Bureau came in and covered the whole thing up. I've been looking for this place for a long time.
That's enough. Maybe that's too much already. I can't tell her about Dylan and the rest yet.
I've seen mentions of an Altered World event case dealing with Ordinary. You were at Ground Zero as a child? It was one of the big ones, and before my time. And very classified. I can try to dig out some old files for you. My boss, Casper Darling, would know, but he's missing. I think he knew this was coming, or suspected. He came up with the HRAs, the Hadron Resonance Amplifiers. I think they're what saved us. Or a few of us. And Director Trench would know.
Trench, the ghost, or whatever he is, he mentioned something called the Hotline. Said I should find it.
It's another object of power, like the gun, an old Bakelite telephone. A direct line of communication between the director and the board. Maybe he can talk to you more clearly through that. I mean, Trench has years and years of experience. He might know how to destroy the Hiss.
Where is the Hotline?
It's kept in the communications department through the mailroom. It's part of this sector, so we can access it even with the lockdown in place. We'll get the door open for you.
Okay, that's my next stop.
That's Tomasi's department. He's the head of communications. I don't think he had an HRA. He kind of made a point about not wearing one earlier. Keep an eye out.
They call me the director. But that's not me. I'm not a director type. I'm not a leader. Why am I here? I think you already know. Yes, I came for my brother, but there are other reasons too. I said I was looking for answers, but I might never understand them. I'm not looking for proof. This is already it. More than enough. No matter what they told me all those years, I know it's real now. I didn't imagine this. I want to be a part of this world. What scares me shitless is that I finally found it. Only to see the Hiss destroy it all.
Yeah, this is a really good looking game. It did offer me the option to play with DirectX 12, so I would have ray tracing, but I was worried that would cause an issue.
I know this is all new to you, so don't hesitate to ask me anything you want to know. There are no...
Oh, okay.
The hotline should be in the communications department.
Where did the Hiss come from?
I'm not sure. You said the Hiss was here when you entered. Did you see anything like that outside before you came in?
No, just inside.
The source is internal, then. See, the oldest house is a sprawling complex with openings to other places as well. I don't even know where to start looking. But in the context, it's good news. The lockdown holds. The hiss escaping the building would be the end. Pretty shitty world out there if you ask me, but I wouldn't want the hiss to destroy it.
With you on that, Emily. You mentioned the oldest house. What is it?
This building, the Bureau headquarters, the oldest house, is a shifting place. Yeah, you've seen it. It transcends its physical limits.
I've been to New York a few times. How didn't I notice this place?
It's an attribute of the building. This is a place of power. The oldest house doesn't like attention, so unless you're purposely trying to find it, you don't, which is perfect for us. The work we do here is essential, but unstable. The Bureau prefers not to be noticed. And we need strong walls to make sure nothing gets out.
So without you, I never would have found the front door. Okay.
Oh, maybe. I hadn't thought of that, but yeah.
This
It
trench
does,
guy.
I mean,
I
in any
keep
case, it
hearing
looks
him in
brilliant.
my head. Is he a ghost? Haunting me?
I doubt we're talking about a ghost in the traditional sense, but an echo maybe. See, if he was killed by the service weapon, your gun, maybe it's his final thoughts recorded by the bullet in his brain, like a deep space probe sending back data.
What?
That's just a hypothesis on my part. I need the gun to research it. But
That's-
you better hold on to that given the circumstances.
Woof.
I think I will. Yeah. Can you tell me what an object of power is exactly? This is all, well, new to me.
Don't worry, I love going over the basics. So objects of power are mundane objects that house paranatural energies and have developed a link to the astral plane and can thus be controlled, which is what differentiates them from altered items, which are still housings of paranatural forces, but are more volatile and cannot be bound in the peri-utilitarian sense. Got it?
Did she memorize this? Got it. Thanks.
So, she talked too fast, but I think the latter, the ones that can't be controlled, those might have been when objects were getting possessed in Alan Wake. I keep comparing it to Alan Wake, but I don't know if it's really meant to be.
So HRA stop you from becoming Hiss?
Well, it seems that way. I mean, I hadn't even heard of an HRA until a few weeks ago when Dr. Darling started handing them out. Well, I began analyzing mine as soon as I got it. I mean, each one seems to emit a powerful short-range frequency way beyond anything I've ever seen.
Doesn't the timing seem suspicious?
I thought that too. Dr. Darling usually likes to unveil his latest breakthrough in big presentations. With these, he just passed them out. Yeah, his behavior makes me wonder what exactly he knew.
Okay, so she's willing to be suspicious of her boss.
Thanks,
Which is good.
Emily. I'm sure I'll have more questions soon.
Just let me know.
How do I get over there? Do I have to go all the way around, I guess? Oh, no, you're pointing me over there.
There it is again. Our welcome message.
Yoink. I'm super curious what this material stuff is for. Oh, did I get another thing? Oh, I have 2 health recovery things. Both of them increased by 20%. So if I deconstruct, I get 50 triangles. Oh no, I have 1960 triangles. But what can I do with the triangles? And what can I do with these? That's his quote. The only person you should fail is yourself. Whatever that means. I don't have clearance yet. Emily. Team it. Oh, it's okay. So this mod is exclusive to a certain form of the weapon, but I don't know how to upgrade it yet. Summary of travel expenses. Visited several motels. I do wonder if a motel called the Ocean View is going to be found in a landlocked state, but hey, I guess I'm not paid to think, right? And for the record, I again request that you give us the budget to get 2 rooms each night. Agent Rowley and myself are very tired of sleeping in the same room. See you on the road. He also spends $300 on a minibar and said that the boys in research said performing rituals may help identify any places of power. Drinking those little whiskeys is my ritual. So this seems like a field agent out looking into these places of power and these objects. Agent L. Hines partnered with an Agent Rowley, and they want to get separate rooms because they're very tired of sleeping in the same room. But you know what? I ship it. I mean, that's how it starts, right? You two end up in like, oh, there's only one room and we have to share it. And then a big scary red light.
It's overpowering here. You don't want me anywhere near it. I'm with you on that.
Okay, is there any little blue doots for me to pick up? Nope. Whoa. Whoa. I gotta change this button, eh? It just does not feel right. Shield is Q? I can probably remember Q better. I'd rather do that. I'm gonna put melee on here, and then just use Q for shield whenever it lets me do that. And then I might change evade. Oh! Maybe it's like the evade in Alan Wake. But that's on sprint, so... I don't know. I'll see. Okay, yeah, that's way easier. Did I pick up something? I did. Field research on Hiss entity, Hiss barrier. That's what I just ran into. The Hiss resonant field is a physical impediment that is difficult to define. Hiss barriers appear to impede escape or access by Bureau personnel. 2 methods have been discovered for lowering them: destroying the multiple concentrated resonant sources in the vicinity, or destroy the Hiss entities in the area. Okay, so it's just how the video game works. If you destroy enough enemies, then the barrier goes down, you can go to the next level. Okay. The resonance fields seem to require support for their size and density from other non-connected sources of Hiss resonance. Without the ability to draw from these sources, the barrier will fall. So yeah, either take out enemies or take out, like, whatever source is powering the thing. Does an inactive structure made of Hiss resonance qualify as a conscious being? Why would it? Does the distinction make any difference when considering the Hiss? What does the very act of building walls to prevent our movement tell us about the Hiss? To what degree is it watching and planning? Whoa, sugar and rice. Okay. Oh. Don't worry, I got some for all of you. Man, the creepy whispering is just really upsetting. Dead letter approval. Okay, greetings, Director Trench. I'd like to thank you for approving my request for the Dead Letters Archive. Cataloging the Bureau's collection of delinquent mail will provide an extremely handy database that research teams can use to search for any connections or unrelated topics found among the letters. Aside from the more functional purposes, the archive will allow us to preserve these windows into authentic human encounters with the paranatural world. The letters come to us from various places and times, gathered by the Postal Service as undeliverable. The Bureau is the perfect home for them. I realize not all letters contain accounts of genuine paranatural events, but even the erroneous ones allow us insight into how the unknown is perceived by real people. Of course, I will compile a system to allow us to analyze the letters and for any information or suspected connections to AWEs and other altered materials. Thank you again. Can't wait to dive into my dead letters. It's a nice day for a dead letter. What? So, delinquent mail. Postal Service is undeliverable. So I guess these are letters people have written about these paranormal events. Why would they... What? Do as you're told, don't eat the mold. Did you need to be told that? I mean, I don't know your lives, I guess, but still. Everyone's safety depends on them. Okay, I gotta get out of here. Oh. Woof. Oh, jeez. Pow! Pow! Cleanse, 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 cleanse. Why is this marked in red? Oh, because I'm here. Okay. And the whispering is still there. Okay. Also, it seems like F is just my action button. Can I change that to E? What do you have mapped to E? Launch? No, we'll be switching that. Does it change the icon that pops up for sweet? Okay. Do not like these whispers. How do I get out of here? Hello, avid readers. The Bureau Book Bunch, they had a book club, that's cute, will convene at the usual spot in the corner of the table at the cafeteria at 5 p.m. on Tuesday, currently discussing Unless You by J.D. Brooks. Everyone should get their reviews to me by Monday before lunch so we can generate some conversation starters before the meeting. Happy reading! By Penny Bartwell. That's sweet.
Stepping to the FBC has much to do, there's much to read, but you don't touch and don't see much. Let's join the Threshold Kids. Let's join the Threshold Kids.
Hey, Meg! What's wrong?
My mom's dead.
I'm so sorry, Meg. What happened?
I don't know. He blacked it out.
It's like the director says. Confidential and children both start with C.
The director's a puppet. A dirty, rotten, fat person.
Dad says my mama went missing in action. She walked into the city and didn't come back. I don't know what missing in actions is, but I sure wish someone would find her.
I'll help you look, Topher. We'll find your mama together.
That was remarkably unhelpful. What the fuck was that? Huh? What was the point of that? What the hell was any of that? To whom it may concern, I am being contacted by the presidents of the United States, by the past presidents of the United States of America. They appear as spirit guides, giving me their wisdom. John Adams keeps saying I need to fix America, but I can't really understand him. They all have a lot of opinions. People tell me I'm imagining it, but Theodore Roosevelt showed me how to fix my lawnmower, and I don't know a thing about lawnmowers. Explain that. I have great dead men telling me about the past and the present. If you'd like to use my abilities to outrun the government, please let me know. I know the White House could use me. So that's what it means by dead letters. Letters that didn't go anywhere. Like, I don't know who this would have been addressed to, but I can imagine it didn't go where it was supposed to go. Or where this guy wanted it to go, I should say. Hey, I have 3,000 of these triangles. What do I do with them? Multimedia. Oh. God, no, I'm not watching that again. Okay, how do I get out of here? Am I going the wrong way? Do I have to go back to the cafeteria, or... So I'm trying to get there. I legit can't tell where it wants me to go. Oh, communications, right here.
Communications. We're on the right track.
Yeah, I knew that all along. What? You alright, buddy?
An object of power. Looks like the Hiss have latched onto it. We need to cleanse it.
Okay, seen this before. Ow! Whoa! Ooh. A thingy. Hello? Whoop. Go, go, go! Bang, 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 bang! Come here.
It's harder to hear you when I'm here. It's like the channel's been changed. The board's in charge here. They're pyramids in the Bureau seal. Are they really the ones pulling the strings? I'm
Who
not
is the
their
board?
director. I'm no one's director.
Okay. Was it that one that I changed? Launch is in the middle button. Okay. Weird place to put it. Oh, that's what my energy is. Ooh, you don't want to miss those. So it's hard to see, but this thing is saying that the hiss is burrowing into their hidden, like, secret base, and that I have to stop it. And, was on my way. The floppy disk is now bound/delivered. The hiss/antagonist is seeking our astral plane.
There you are. You were gone. Cut off. I got it. Just like you wanted, right? This will help me fight the hiss.
I don't know if I like this on the middle button, though. Yeah, let's try that out. Okay, that's way easier. Whoa. Okay. The floppy disk. Object must be contained in a cell with no other loose material. The object is an 8-inch diskette containing Soviet-era nuclear launch codes. When bound, this object allows para-utilitarians to telekinetically lift material and throw it a short distance. See presentation for more information. The object is currently bound to blank for research purposes. Background. Stolen from a Soviet military base located in blank by agents blank and blank. With the CIA, the diskette contained launch codes to blank missiles, believed to be reserved for use against blank. After being returned to America, the diskette began throwing computational hardware at members of the decoding team. An informant in the CIA tipped the Bureau off and is requisitioned by agents the next day. Okay. So the CIA found some Russian missile launch codes, and then it started throwing stuff at them. Wait, the Bureau has informants in the CIA? How long has the Bureau been around? When am I gonna get some darn clearance? Uh-oh. Ooh. More info on the different types of enemies. Demolition expert. So I guess this is a guy, so one of these guys can fire RPGs now? And it's saying that only the people who were trained with the weapon before being corrupted are able to use it, which is interesting. And these are just like the higher level enemies that I was facing before. These ones are the ones that were protected by like shielding. And again, it's like saying that this thing that's taking them over can tap into their combat training. Very interesting. I wonder what it means. Anybody in here? Ooh, book club. That's all I care about right now. Book club notes for Penny by L. Sampson. So I don't usually read a lot of sci-fi, but as far as space operas go, this was alright. The title Unless You could refer to a bunch of things in the book, I guess, but I thought it was a little vague and stupid. Okay. The way the characters kept throwing it around almost like a catchphrase got annoying real fast. The best part of the story was the space battles. Nice. I sided with the Fixers, obviously, because they had the coolest tech and their motives made the most sense to me. Honestly, if I had to choose between some hoity-toity flowers and guns, space hippies, or a badass bunch of warriors who go around devouring planets like cheap sushi on Sunday, I know who I'm picking. Were the Fixers the bad guys? That scene where they invade City Planet and convert the entire population using those brainworms, and that space dogfight between those two ace pilots, sign me the fuck up. What kind of ruined the whole thing for me was when my favorite character got killed not even halfway through the story by getting a battery cylinder into his face by a gravitational anomaly. His death doesn't feel necessary at all. Okay. Well, I mean, I guess I would have to read the book, but I don't know, man. Material. Getting more of this material, I still don't know what it does.
Emily said that the hotline can be reached through the mailroom.
What is going on? Federal Bureau of Control, campaign of Willow Altered World event. National news sites have begun publishing the story of the polar bear attack in the Alaskan town. Ooh, we saw this not too long ago, right? You all know I don't like to boast, but claiming that the family was killed by migrating polar bears desperate for food because their ecosystem is being ruined by global warming was a stroke of genius. Using current ecological concerns makes the public less likely to blank. Investigate this, maybe? So, another AWE behind us and the public none the wiser. Well done, everyone. It was a strong campaign and perfectly executed. This doesn't mean that we can stop monitoring blank and blank for any off-message opinions, but it looks like we're clear. Tomasi out. Alaska. That was like the first thing we picked up. Oh, can we sort these? I wish we could sort these in order that we picked them up in. Oh, no, wait, hang on. Yeah. Approved terminology for Willow AWE. To avoid phrases like Alaska scissors. Oh! Isn't this similar to what we saw in... Because this one mentions scissors. And it wasn't here, it was in research. Yeah, a pair of scissors that consume blank. Human blood, maybe? What the hell happened in Alaska? Yeah, okay. That's something up like that. Don't know where to go. Well, I guess through the mail room, right? Okay, lockdown distinctions. Pay attention, Alberto. This is the last time I'm explaining this. Internal lockdowns are manually triggered events that lock one or all sectors by restricting use of the sector elevator, effectively locking staff in their sector until the emergency is handled. This can only be lifted via the directorial override and maintenance once the director is satisfied the situation is under control. External lockdowns are a bigger deal. Nothing in or out of the whole building. It's only triggered by a code red containment breach based on some complicated system that security and research slapped together. It can only be lifted once the threat has been neutralized and a high clearance individual gives the system the all clear. This process is not the same as a directorial override, so stop saying so in documentation. I know it's confusing as hell. I've told Darling 100 times to change it, but they're adamant it stays the way it is. Honestly, I don't think they even know how to change it at this point. Let's just make sure our staff understand how this mess all works. Okay, so external lockdowns require a threat to be neutralized. I feel like I don't want to touch that stuff. Okay, hang on. Because there was somewhere else I could have gone back there. That door? Or no, that goes up to pneumatics. Pneumatics. Okay. Where did you go? Here then. Well, that sounds right. Shit. Ow. Whew. Headshot damage plus 26%. Ooh, that's tempting because I keep going for the headies. If I had the accuracy, maybe. Oh, wait. Did I remove my thing? Okay, put that back. Okay. If I was a more patient person, I would put the 20% more health from pickups thing on after every fight, and then go pick up all the health things. But I'm not going to do that every time. Okay, security evaluations confirmed data breach. Last month, our on-site server experienced an intrusion by unauthorized users. After a thorough investigation, it was confirmed that the users only accessed a video file, which contained portions of various Dr. Darling presentations. Investigators were able to track the users through their IP addresses. The following are the confirmed identities of these users. Patrick Struchens, Rubens Nogueira, Arto Kolumaki, Christopher Mills Bowling, Jaco Syrian. These individuals are in breach of Bureau Code 91 and have been placed under surveillance by our external investigation team. They hacked the Bureau? But all they took was parts of a presentation? I want to try to remember these names, but I am not going to be able to remember 5 random names. Ooh, health boosts. Is it bigger than the one I already have? Health boost of 16%. Wait, the one I have is 19, right? Yeah, this is worse. Okay, I'll get some triangles. I have 5,000 triangles? When I figure out what these triangles are for... Oh, you can't see them behind my head, I don't think. Excuse me. But there's something I've been collecting, and the icon for it is just triangles. Office rules of conduct, speak in moderate volume, no personal calls, no food or drink. No using photocopier for personal projects, or the 3D printer, or the Bureau stationery. Wear access badge. No discussing confidential projects out loud. The one to finish the coffee pot makes a new one. Finally! Finally get some clearance around here.
You're listening to America Overnight, mystifying the airwaves for more than 29 years. Thank you for staying up with us. Ghosts. We've had many callers over the years tell us of hauntings, voices, and other phantasmagorical phenomena. Today, friend of the show, Dr. Quincy Reagan, tells his story. Quincy.
Thanks. This is something I experienced recently while staying at the Chili Pines Motel in Macon for last year's Suspicion Con. I was in room 47. The night manager, an avid listener of the program, insisted I take this particular room. Now, the manager explained that years back, the body of a man was discovered under the bed, inside that wooden border that motel beds tend to have. And the body had been there a week, he said. Guests had stayed there, sleeping with the corpse a foot below. They only found the body when housekeepers complained about the smell. Hauntings have been reported in room 47 ever since.
That's a good ghost story.
Took the room. I fell asleep pretty quick, checking under the bed first, of course. No ghosts visited me, no chilly spots or flickering lights. But when I woke up, I found myself under the bed. It was dark and stiflingly hot. Luckily, I was able to push the mattress off and crawl out before I suffocated. The night manager was kind enough to find me another room.
There you have it, listeners. What we call ghosts take.
That's a good ghost story.
Quincy was brave enough to tell his story, and I encourage you to keep calling and writing whenever you encounter something strange, something you can't explain. Maybe you're seeing colors that we have no name for. Maybe your toaster is possessed. Remember, dear listeners, when no one else believes you, we do. America Overnight, we'll be right back.
What is all of this rambling? There's just like a lot of random writing, and I feel like it's related to what these people are saying. I'm trying to find like I'm just trying to make out some words so I can latch onto to look for in here. But I don't know. I got nothing. Maybe. I have no idea. I can't really tell what they're saying. Whoa. Nothing to worry about, maybe? Copy of a copy. I don't know. Oh, if I can go up to the left, but that's where the thing was blocked off before, wasn't it? Oh, but I have the security. Oh, no.
They can fly now. Great.
They fly now? They fly now. Ow! Two can throw at that game. Oh, dodging? That's just not fair, dude. I don't do that. Have a seat. Yeah, that'll show him. Oh, dude, get out of here. What are you doing? Wait. Oh, did that guy... Oh! Drop some items, please. Ooh, okay, well... Ah, there she goes. The number above an enemy's head signifies their level. Higher level enemies propose a greater threat. Anyway, I was saying how dense Gundam is, because there's a lot of series that... Where am I? This feels far back to spawn me. Wait, what? How far back did you put me? Do I still have my clearance? I have the radio. I have clearance. Okay. So... Whoa. Well, let's not do that again. They fly now?
Fly now. Great.
His... Bro, get out of here. You are not my problem right now. Oh, that's not what I wanted. I thought... Oh. It seemed like his dodge took some time to recharge. I was hoping if I threw a small thing at him, I could throw a big thing at him, but maybe there was just... Maybe it just took too long. Okay, bullets are faster. Ooh, no, I gotta walk again. Okay. Bullets are faster, so let's just take cover. Let's get up to the second level and then take cover whenever he's throwing stuff. Or let's just not die. That would be my primary goal. I feel really low in the frame. I guess that means my posture is terrible. Sorry if I've been hard to hear because I've been so far away from the microphone. Get out of here. Then we go here. Yeah. Then we go here. And then we go here. And then we go... Yeah. They fly now?
They can fly now. Great.
Play it safe. Oh yeah, that was some serious damage there. Hello. I gotta force him back over to... Okay. Dodge this. Yeah. Uh-oh. Okay. You got real close there. Okay, well, I didn't know you would just straight up run away.
I have a...
Weapon mods? Exclusive to... it's not useful. Collectible. Okay, and then this is just describing those guys. Okay, just describing.
Feeling he'll be back. Let's stay
Rude.
focused. The hotline should be past the mailroom.
I showed up for a boss fight and he just bailed on me. Alright, well, let's go look for the phone. Because I know when that hotline bling. It can only mean one thing. I know when that hotline bling. That can only mean one thing.
Alright, take this down.
Ever
The
since you
situation in Cuba
came
has been
to
evaluated by the relevant
that makes
authorities. The mysterious illness affecting the staff at the U.S. Embassy in Havana was caused by sonic weaponry in the hands of a
Oh,
foreign
interesting.
power.
This is a
Numerous
real...
personnel have damage to the inner ear, but most are expected to make a full recovery. Of course, the event also damaged their cellular walls, but you can't blame that on some stupid noise gun. Thank God no local doctors examined them first. Honestly, what are the odds an altered item would show up inside a U.S. embassy? Talk about good luck, huh? So much easier to... Hey, are you still recording this?
Jesus. That's a real thing. Havana symptom or Havana sickness, I think. Something to do with a belief that these people were affected by a sonic weapon of some kind.
Alberto Tomasi, head of comms. The hiss got him.
Ever since I left the bureau, you...
The hotline can't be far now.
You used to call me on my cell phone. Late night when you need my love. Call me on my cell phone. Oops. Late night when you need my love. Okay, that's... Oh, this is just a corner. Okay. I was like, what's down here? And I know when that hotline bling, that can only mean one. Oof. Oh, I do have a lot of stuff. This is the recording I just saw. This is Butte. A spate of disappearances was traced to a home in the city of Butte, where Bureau agents discovered a translocative light switch cord. Bureau agents arrived at the home of the local celebrity, Blank, which had been connected to a total of blank disappearances in the area. Agents found no one inside. While searching a closet, an agent pulled the light switch cord and disappeared from view. Another agent was selected to pull the cord in order to replicate the event. He disappeared as well. Both agents were discovered at the Aldous house blank days later, found in a sealed room by rangers exploring a new area of the house. The light switch cord in the Butte home disappeared during this incident. Interesting. So it says the agents ended up in the Aldous house, but it doesn't say where the other people ended up. Oh, there was something else. Hotline security log. All visitors must check in. So, Director Trench, custodian. Interesting. So, yeah, I mean, it's a direct connection for the director to the board. And then Bill Everett, custodian. That's not the name of the custodian we met before. Neither is Carol Bishop. I don't know what date's supposed to be in-game, though.
The Ocean View Motel and Casino. Dream logic. The light switch cord. Door marked with a black pyramid.
Ocean View Motel and Casino entry point. Catalyst light switch. The law of three applies. Ritual attunement required. Agent must orient an anchor motel to their personal frequencies. Mind the gap.
Whoa. Have we been here before? No.
Oh.
I've stayed at a lot of roadside motels across the country. On the road, on the run, under the radar. This feels like all of them, like something recognized from a dream.
Hello? Anyone here?
Oh, I have to ring it 3 times? What was the room in the... No, it was like room 47 or something.
Key has a black pyramid on it.
Oh. That's what was happening. Oh, the Black Pyramid. One, two. The hotline slash sheath shell is a transmitter slash bridge. Directors can call the board slash long distance. Oh, okay. Excuse me. The hotline will allow you to contact extra-dimensional entities. Do I want to? That looks very hostile. Oh. Okay. Okay, let's just avoid those for now. Those, like, hurt to look at. You can contact us slash ourselves in the hotline. You see that? The subtitle said you can contact us in the hotline slash collectibles menu. What do you mean? How do you know about the collectibles menu?
It is a phone. It's an object of power. It doesn't connect to any typical network. A direct line to the astral plane and the board. And my hypothesis is, under the right conditions, to other planes of existence as well.
Wait, so, no, astral plane is what they're talking about. Is that the same as the dark place? Maybe it's not.
A director needs a team. My management team. These people know the secrets of the Bureau as well as I do. Some even better. Darling, Tomasi, Salvador, Marshall. Marshall especially, my head of operations. She sees right through me. She knows I don't like relying on people. The only person you should fail is yourself. But things change when you become director.
That sounds like Max Payne's voice, by the way. Just a really much older version of it. Oh.
I have it. The hotline. I can reach Trench. Well, listen to him. He feels more like an echo. An echo with important info. I need to get back to Emily.
I know when that hotline bling, my nose will start bleeding. Okay, object is a 1960s era red Bakelite phone. The rotary dial has been replaced with a knob of unknown purpose. The phone weighs blunt. Why is that redacted? The object allows the director to communicate with the board, I assume. If used by anyone other than the director, the object will cause lethal blank. Interesting. The object is currently bound to Director Trench. The object spontaneously manifested in the director's office, placed on the desk. Oh my god. Placed on the desk. I swear I'm good at reading. Director Northmore was the first known Bureau agent to use it. A battery of tests were run on the object, including blank and blank, but its origins remain unknown. This feels very, what's on right here? Oh.
Ring, ring. It's Dr. Darling calling. In 1978, a comms department intern heard the hotline ring and picked it up,
I know when
going
that
against
hotline ring.
every safety protocol in the manual. She never recovered, and the handful of witnesses required extensive memory repression therapy.
Oh.
It is a phone. It's an object of power. It doesn't connect to any typical network. A direct line to the astral plane and the board. And my hypothesis is, under the right conditions, to other
It's on
planes
his
of
shoulder.
existence as well. Our very own Ouija board. Only the director can answer it safely, and what he hears is kept classified.
Interesting.
It took us a long time to learn how to stabilize the control points, the ley lines, the meridians of the oldest house.
It really does sound.
Darling found a way to soothe this beast. We discovered we must cleanse control points of all interference. It's my duty as the director, like Northmore before me. I couldn't manage it in my own house, at my home. I'll damn well do it here. Without the control points, the oldest house would swallow us alive. We'd be sealed inside an endless labyrinth. No one would hear our screams. If an enemy ever managed to corrupt the control points, it'd be over fast, spreading like a cancer, leaping over the fire breaks like a crown of fire. They are the weak point. Darling's right about that. He's wrong about everything else. Dangerously wrong. Suspiciously wrong. Has he been compromised?
So are these all just like...
I can hear the hotline ringing in my dreams, constantly ringing. Ringing so loud I can't hear the voice I'm straining to understand.
Ever since I left this city.
It's a secure line of communication with the board. They would tell me what I need to know. Do I fear their answers? Would they have warned me of this threat? I didn't see it coming. The traitor in our midst.
Who is it?
Conspiracy plotted right behind me.
Tell me who.
I can't trust anyone. I must assume all my intel has been manipulated. The hotline is the only channel I can trust. Bind it, control it. The rule and the ritual with objects of power. It can't be tampered with. The lifeline to the astral plane and the board. I must seek guidance. Soon. I'll rest first. I'm so tired.
Started staying in less and
Tired
going
now.
out more.
But I must reach the hotline. I think I'm under attack. An attack of dementia, exhaustion. It's a brain cloud making me forget. The hotline. I must reach the hotline. A director needs a team. My
This is the one we
management
saw.
team. These people know the secrets of the Bureau as well as I do. Some even better. They have proven themselves. Darling, Tomasi, Salvador, Marshall. Marshall especially, my head of operations. She sees right through me. She knows I don't like relying on people. The only person you should fail is yourself. So I followed my own orders. Northmore hated my guts for that. But things change when you become director. You suddenly see this dark void for the horror show it truly is, filled with screaming fear we pretend to control. Sand leaks through my fingers. The roses I pruned in the garden back when I still had a family, all dead. Heat escapes my body. My thoughts are scattered. The universe keeps expanding. I can't keep up with it alone. When I forget that, things go wrong. And my team has to pick up the pieces. damage control to help me get out of my mess. The Ocean View Motel and Casino is a familiar friend to me. I stayed in countless motels like it while investigating AWEs across the country, back in my field agent days. Those roadside motels all bleed together like a dream. Same and not the same. Anywhere and nowhere. The Ocean View operates on dream logic.
Oh,
and the light switch
weird.
cord leaks out to be found in the most unexpected places. And sometimes successfully encouraged to appear and act as a convenient lock to keep out those not trained in dreamscape navigation. Even Bureau veterans can only find one key in the motel. The key that opens the door marked with the inverted black pyramid. The rest, the many other doors, are still mysteries to us. We're all merely guests there. Even the board. Sometimes I need to visit, just to breathe easier for a while. It beats the numb, sterile apartment I spend my nights in, insulated from everything but myself. I guess that's where the whiskey comes in.
So you're just sleeping in this cosmic motel? This game is fascinating, by the way.
Something's coming. The whispers growing louder. The worst winter storm in Bureau history. Retribution for my sins. Our sins. This threat could destroy the Bureau, everything I've built. Destroy me. A web spun, turning this place against me. I catch glimpses of it in the corner of my eye. It's just out of reach. Elusive. It's clever. A perverse game of hide and seek. Is this part of an attack? Obfuscating the facts. Dimming my eyes. It's hard to tell. I need answers. I haven't heard back from Darling. I fear for my friend, my closest ally.
You were just talking about him being...
made a terrible mistake all those years ago. That thing he studies is putting us all in danger. It's my duty as director to keep the Bureau safe. It'll be difficult. What's done can't be undone. There's no easy fix. Magical thinking is a requirement for survival. Pain and suffering are mandatory. To change things, you have to break yourself. I don't know if I have the strength. I'm old and weak. I'm afraid. I can see my hands trembling. I'm losing control.
Control. So, did he want there to be a new director? You are the director now. He expects independence/dependence. You are the authority/chosen one. The Bureau/game needs you. Woof. Okay. That hotline did indeed bling.
People react strongly when I tell them about you. Is it too soon to tell Emily? She might be able to help.
The hotline chamber doesn't have a fast travel? That's... I mean, if you say so. It looks like I can go this way, though. Okay, and I'm back in the director's office. I mean, my office. To all executive staff, I know there is some concern regarding our operations exceeding the annual budget. So long as we operate within the oldest house, we are obscured from scrutiny in many respects. If our budget demands are not exorbitant to the point of drawing attention, then they will be granted by the US Treasury without question. The FBC is just another line in another spreadsheet that some lowly accountant won't even notice. Their eyes will skip over us as if we weren't even there. The nature of the oldest house allows us certain freedoms in how we operate. Our being here is no accident. Regards, Zachariah Trench. Oh. This lit up and I thought I could go to it for another outfit. Where is Emily? Emily. Whoa, executive clearance 4. I guess it's the elevator.
Jesse, did you get the hotline? I mean, how is it out there? The comms? The hiss? Sorry. You made it. I'm glad.
Emily? Let's talk.
Of course.
Initial encounters with the entity known as the Hiss have revealed various behavioral facts. Most notably, the Hiss is able to invade or corrupt control points. Ooh. Okay, now we know how bad that is. Control points, altered items, and even humans, radically changing their behavior. Curiously, any person wearing one of the wearable HRA devices that Dr. Darling has been distributing over the past weeks is not affected. The only known exception is this new director, Jesse Faden, who possesses an inherent immunity to the Hiss. Oh, that probably comes from her little buddy. This could indicate she has already been corrupted, but her behavior so contrasts to that of other Hiss that I have dismissed the theory. My final observation comes from Miss Faden herself, who was able to cleanse material and organisms of the Hiss corruption. We tested this ability on a Hiss-corrupted entity, but unfortunately the process seems to kill the host. Perhaps the host's physiology becomes reliant on the Hiss. More work to be done. Emily, give me a second. I gotta forget this thing. Okay. Emily, can you tell me how to use materials? Can you tell me how to use my triangles? Because I have 6,000 triangles.
I got the hotline. I can make out what Trench is saying now.
Incredible. What did he say?
He talked about his management team. People who knew the Bureau's secrets. Your boss, Darling. Tomasi, but he's gone. He's gone. Salvador?
He's the head of security.
And Marshall?
Helen Marshall is head of operations. She's tough, ex-CIA. She took her rangers and went to the research sector to secure the HRA production. She hasn't come back.
Someone who could help us. The other sectors. How do I get there?
It's impossible because of the internal lockdown. You can perform a directorial override to lift it, but that can only be done in the maintenance sector. Normally, you take the sector elevator down there. It connects all the sectors, but it won't work while the lockdown is in effect.
We already got past one lockdown.
Maybe I can find a way.
Jesse, look, with no prep, no training, in this extreme situation, you are doing phenomenally well.
Oh,
and all
thanks.
that and the Hiss can't seem to affect you. I mean, I would love to run some tests on you. If you agree, that is. We could find out something that would help us.
Tests? I don't know. She might find out about you. But I wouldn't mind understanding more myself.
Okay. If you think it will help.
Great. I'll check the internal documentation for any lockdown bypasses. We need to get these sectors open to locate Darling and Marshall.
And I'll look for a way inside the maintenance sector. The sooner we find one, the sooner I reach this override.
These feel like chapter, like when it goes back outside the building and it's slowly panning up, it feels like these are splits in chapters. Hey, this janitor again? Why? Like, this means something, I just don't know what. Why is it squishy? Oh, screen tear. I don't know if y'all can see it. Remarkable screen tear. Doesn't look like it's showing up on stream. Ability points. The hell are ability points? What do you mean, video game? Oh, do I have 2 energy boost things now? I don't think I need 2 of those. I mean, maybe. I keep deconstructing things, but I don't know what they give me. We are at war / hostile takeover. The Hiss is the opposing force / foreign power. We will provide countermeasures / strategy. Accept / ingest them at control points. These countermeasures / missions will benefit you. We will give you resources / rewards for each completed countermeasure. Okay, so little side missions, I guess. I'll do it. Oh, from the nearest control point, okay. I guess if I had waited, it would have told me what the thing is. Oh, you have any new stuff?
Thanks, Emily. I'm sure I'll have more questions soon.
Just let me know. Do you hear that? Someone's singing. Where's it coming from?
Hey, Emily? Don't freaking do that, dude. Don't, like, do that. Uh-oh. I can hear it too.
Bring me back anything good?
Thanks, Emily. I'm sure I'll have more questions soon.
Just let me know.
I hear it too.
Singing. Sounds like it's coming from the elevator.
They say the new director can launch objects up to 20 feet.
Bullshit. We've never recorded any distance over 5.
Obviously, you never read the P6 data.
I'm right here. Abilities. Whoa. Okay, so health, energy, maybe, melee damage, launch damage. I mean, probably health is my biggest issue right now. Is this just all health boops? Okay. And this is all energy boops, and this is all melee boops, and this is all launch boops. Launch grenades and rockets back at the enemy? Ooh, don't tempt me, Frodo. Okay, we'll for sure get that. I do want this, so I gotta start unlocking these things. Do I want to spend the 2 points to get this? I don't know how much I get per level. If I get 4 at the first level, I assume I get at minimum 4 per time I get points. So, but oh, this costs 3. Okay, that costs 2. Sure, I guess I'll get this now since it is 2. Additional weapon form slot. Neato burrito. Astral constructs. Weapon forms. Oh, this is where I can do stuff. Okay. What does this do? So I can make them, but it doesn't tell me what they do. Interesting. So I can make the weapon a shotgun. And then I can do some weapon training. Oh, is this how I unlock the thing? Okay, so how do I change?
Hope wants us to get a field lab set up as soon as possible.
With what? We can't get any equipment from the research sector until the internal lockdown is lifted.
Then see what you can find around here. Computers, documents, any measuring devices you can find. Help people is a surefire way to help.
Time to work. Meet me in the maintenance.
Dude, come on. You were cool. Don't be weird, man. I hate that
Like I said
enter, by the
before,
way.
the janitor is a friendly face.
Oh, his pony Walkman. His pony run man.
The maintenance sector is the janitor domain. If I can find Ahti here, he can help me reach the override. Maybe it was you who got me into the oldest house with the lockdown on. Maybe it was Ahti. It felt like he made the elevator appear that took me to Trench's office. Is Ahti guiding me too?
Can I check what, Ooh, okay, again. So these things kill enemies in executive sector, but that's not where I am anymore. I'm in maintenance now. But kill enemies with service weapon and shatter mode. And if I do that, then I unlock a mod that I can get when I go back to the thing. So I am in a different sector now, right? I'm understanding that at least. Yeah, maintenance. Okay. So I gotta kill enemies with shatter mode. Her little switch animation is very badass, by the way. Oh.
The directorial override is right there, in the control room. How do we get there?
Doesn't look like it'll be easy. Oh shoot, did I get all of them? No. Probably should have paid more attention to that. Oh, that's pretty good actually. That's pretty good. Not yet though. Let me get this thing first. Oh. Unlock a second mod slot, okay. Still don't know what these are, okay, let me... I gotta get one more dude. So I did that. So my reward is a item? Did it give me the item? Okay, so it gives me a thing. So damage after kills. Okay. When I get that second slot, that might be worth it. But more importantly, it doesn't explain what these are. Oh, construct a random one. So why do they... I guess what I don't understand is why I can make them out of different materials. If I'm making a random one. Okay. Oh, actually, hang on. Before I go on. Spin mode, I don't have that. Pierce mode, I don't have that. Kill enemies without dying. Kill 50 enemies without dying? I could probably do that. We are coming up on 10 o'clock. I feel like I was at a pretty good stopping point before I started this chapter, but... I kind of didn't want to stop playing. Okay. I thought I could pull that thing towards me like Dead Space, but clearly not.
What's down that way? Oh, this place makes me nauseous. An object of power. How do you think it got down here? A carousel horse. Why is kid stuff always so creepy?
Alright, none of that. Get on out of there. The power of control compels you. Didn't I put control on it? God. Didn't I put evade on a different button as well? It's on the middle button still. Is that better? My control's probably easier. Swoop. Swoop. Air evade. Okay. Wow, my timing was way off there. Gold enemies are immune to Jesse's attacks. Well then. Have a good day. He's controlled to safety deployed there. Oh. Cool.
Let's see the Hess keep up with me now.
Can you imagine if Alan Wake could do this? Jeez, that light is bright. I literally cannot see what I'm doing. Okay, I guess I can make this jump now. Oh, I can't. Okay, I literally cannot see what I'm doing. Ah! Hidden location. Okay, I think I heard Ahti singing. Is this the other side of that poster we keep seeing? Oh, what? It was just him standing there making the same pose?
Well done. You got the job. It's place for congratulations. Yippee, saatana. It happened in the last drop. I truly need an assistant.
Are you the real director
Funny
here?
thing is, I've been a janitor. I'm more at home in that role than as the director. Only Ahti here seems to see that.
Yeah, hi, Ahti. Look, we need to get the lockdown lifted, otherwise I can't get to the other sectors. Can you help me get to the override?
Yes, yes. Easy peasy. It's just around the corner. But first, we need to get you working. Very small, couple of hours job.
Something tells me it's gonna be more than that.
Yeah. You think there's a dog buried in this? I can tell you are not yesterday's Krause's son. That's why you'll make a great assistant.
Are these actual phrases or are you making stuff up, Ahti?
Very well. I'll hit the facts on the table. Mä kyllä sanon perkele suoraan, että this house has a vermin problem. A bad one. They've already messed up the cooling pumps. And the power generators of a power plant, perkele. And the pensioner inside is starting to feel the band around his head tighten. The situation needs to be fixed before the plant blows up. And we all disappear like a fart in Sahara.
Trying my best to keep up with this. Fix the coolant pumps and the power generators, otherwise the power plant will blow.
But don't you worry. I've left you clear instructions. You'll catch the end of the thread before I go to my vacation. The work's on the task board here. You can do later, when you have time.
Vacation? Right.
Yes, no one's gonna cancel my holiday or seat's gonna rattle. But don't worry at all. You'll take care of it, and soon this crisis gonna be last winter's snow. You better go now, so you don't have to run with your head as your third leg. The door in the back leads to the plant.
The door in the back. That's great. Thank you, Ahti.
Although, I do like the phrase, this is gonna be last winter's snow. That's a really good one.
Yep. Burn the trash. Throw it in the fire.
Ahti, are you reading the screen?
Burn it all. Burn it into a reindeer. not into a moose.
Okay, can I say...
Pensioner. Yes.
Ahti is top tier as far as I'm concerned. Wait.
The director started to climb on the walls in his bachelor pad.
He mentioned the name Northmore and the pensioner again. Is Northmore the pensioner, the previous director? Is Northmore still here?
Oh. Yep. Now I have an assistant.
Oh, this is what I needed to level up. Okay. Maybe next time I'll do that. I mean, we gotta help Ahti. Oh, the horse. Object should be kept in a confined space when unbound. Fiberglass horse once used as a seat for a merry-go-round ride. The pole is still connected. The object is capable of moving short distances at high speed. Quite dangerous when blank is in its path. The object is currently bound by blank. Discovered at an abandoned amusement park. All feels very SCP, by the way. I don't know if I said that already. Rumors reached the Bureau from a TV show. Agents were dispatched. 3 local blank were found dead. The object attacked agent by blank. Agents invoked formula C5 to blank the object long enough to blank. Oh, it's all the way over there. So what's in here? Okay, well, it just auto-saved something. I want to do Ahti's mission, but no. We should cut it here, because I think Ahti is a really cool little cliffhanger for what's coming next. Mission select? Interesting. If I go continue game, where are you gonna put me? Just out of curiosity. Yeah, I was getting that vibe, especially with a lot of the more, like, all the redacted stuff. And just how they, like, move certain things here to contain them. Like the floppy disk and the horse. Okay, so I have the mission. Alright. Okay. I'll worry about, like, leveling up and stuff next time. So I have the mission, it just spawns me at that point, which is fine. Okay, well that is Control. Is this a good font for Control? I don't want to have to make a new font, like a new thing. I could use this one. No, that's worse. This is a good one for Control. I don't want to change it. But anyway, yeah, getting some SCP vibes, as I was saying. But yeah, this is a really interesting game so far. I know I keep looking for those Alan Wake connections purposely, and I feel like they exist, and the game might be a bit more direct about what they actually are. But this is really interesting, seeing, like, this organization that is just fully aware of all this stuff, and they're, like, again, it's the SCP thing. But, in addition to that, now having these director powers, and I want to know what the history is there, because Trench was talking about something he did with Darling in the past, something Darling is still experimenting on, and Darling seemed to know that this was going to happen. He seemed to know something was going to happen, because he was giving out all sorts of protection and stuff to all the agents. or the ones that took it, because that one we fought didn't take it. So who knows? And we don't know anything about Jesse's partner, that voice that she's talking to. And we don't know why the board seems to know that they're in a video game. And we don't know why Otzi seems to be, like, responding to Jesse's thoughts or, like, stuff that's on screen. So there's a lot of this game that has to be discovered and figured out, and I'm very excited to get to that. But that's going to be it for the episode today. So, streaming schedule. Tomorrow... if nothing else happens, then tomorrow should be good for Baldur's Gate. If something comes up, then I'll post about it. Sunday, what is Mass Effect? Sorry, I just totally blanked at what was happening on Sundays. It's been a long week, I guess. And then next week, more Control, and we'll keep doing that until forever. I don't remember what I said I was going to do after this. After Control. Because I planned to do Alan Wake 2, but then I realized my computer doesn't have enough beef for that burger, so I'll figure something else out. I did say I wanted to play Titanfall, but that feels more like a Sunday game. I did get The Evil Within, but maybe. It's been a while since we played a horror game, so. Because Dead Space 3 does not count as a horror game. Yeah, we'll figure something out. I'll look at my list. But that's it for now. Oh, Prey. I have Prey. That's it for now. I'm gonna sign off because I'm just rambling right now. So yeah, I will see y'all next time when that hotline bling, because that can only mean one thing.